How can I become universal? Maharaj, but you are universal. You need not and you cannot become what you are already. Only cease imagining yourself to be the particular. What comes and goes has no being. It owes its very appearance to reality. You know that there is a world, but does the world know you? All knowledge flows from you as all being and all joy. Realize that you are the eternal source and accept all as your own. Such acceptance is true love. Questioner, all you say sounds very beautiful, but how has one to make it into a way of living? Maharaj. Having never left the house, you are asking for the way home. Get rid of wrong ideas, that is all. Collecting right ideas also will take you nowhere. Just cease imagining. Questioner. It is not a matter of achievement, but of understanding. Maharaj. Don't try to understand. Enough if you do not misunderstand. Don't rely on your mind for liberation. It is the mind that brought you into bondage. Go beyond it altogether. What is beginningless cannot have a cause. It is not that you knew what you are and then you have forgotten. Once you know, you cannot forget. Ignorance has no beginning, but can have an end. Inquire who is ignorant, and ignorance will dissolve like a dream. The world is full of contradiction, hence your search for harmony and peace. These you cannot find in the world, for the world is the child of chaos. To find order, you must search within. The world comes into being only when you are born in a body. No body, no world. First inquire whether you are the body. The understanding of the world will come later. Questioner. What you say sounds convincing, but of what use is it to the private person who knows itself to be in the world and of the world? Identification with the body, your thoughts and feelings exist in succession. They have their span in time and make you imagine yourself because of memory as having duration. In reality, time and space exist in you. You do not exist in them. They are modes of perception, but they are not the only ones. Time and space are like words written on paper. The paper is real, the words merely a convention. How old are you? Questioner. 48. What makes you say 48? What makes you say, I am here? Verbal habits born from assumptions. The mind creates time and space and takes its own creation for reality. All is here and now, but we do not see it. Truly, all is in me and by me. There is nothing else. The very idea of else is a disaster and a calamity. Questioner. What is the cause of personification, of self-limitation in time and space? Maharaj. That which doesn't exist cannot have a cause. There is no such thing as a separate person. Even talking the empirical point of view, it is obvious that everything is the cause of everything, that everything is as it is, because the entire universe is as it is. Questioner. Yet personality must have a cause. Maharaj. How does personality come into being? By memory, by identifying the present with the past and projecting it into the future. Think of yourself as momentary, without past and future, and your personality dissolves. Questioner. Doesn't I am remain? Maharaj. The word remain doesn't apply. I am is ever fresh. You don't need to remember in order to be. As a matter of fact, before you can experience anything, there must be the sense of being. At present, your being is mixed up with experiencing. All you need is to unravel being from the tangle of experiences. Once you have known pure being, without being this or that, you will discern it among experiences and you will no longer all talk of jnana is a science of ignorance. It is the mind that imagines that it doesn't know and then comes to know. Reality comes nothing of these contortions. Even the idea of the God as a creator is false. Do I owe my being to any other being because I am all is? How can it be? A child is born into the world, not the world into the child. The world is old and the child is new. Maharaj, the child is born into your world. Now, were you born into your world or did your world appear to you? To be born means to create a world around yourself as a center. But do you ever create yourself or did anyone create you? Everyone creates a world for himself and lives in it, imprisoned by one's ignorance. All we have to do is to deny reality to our prison. Questioner. Just as the waking state exists in seed formed during sleep, so does the world the child creates on being born exist before its birth. With whom does the seed lie? Maharaj, with him who is the witness of birth and death, but is neither born nor dies. He alone is the seed of creation, as well as its residue. Don't ask the mind to confirm what is beyond the mind. Direct experience is the only valid confirmation.